PSG College of Technology in 2017. He worked as an assistant professor in mechanical engineering department at PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu from 2017. Currently, he is pursuing full-time PhD in NIT Calicut 2019 from 2019, and he selected for PMMM and MTT training conducted by IIT Bombay from 1200 faculty and attended training in December 2017. He selected for Summer Faculty Research Fellowship, IIT Delhi, among the 200 participants during the May 2018. He received distinction IUCEE, that is International Engineering Educator Certificate Program, during the period of January 2018 to November 2019. And he's a part of National Science Distinct Congress, All India Science Association Evaluator in 2019. So with this profile, I would like to request our speaker, our expert, Mr. S.Vijay sir. Sir, kindly proceed, sir.
Sir, thank you for introducing me. So I will just start my presentation. Moving on to our presentation, I will want to quickly know about your expectation of today's webinar. So without any delay, sir, my screen is visible now.
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
So all the participants are requested to go to www.menti.com and use this code and just poll your vote, so that I can know about the audience, what is their expectation and what is there for today's session. That is session what we are going to see for this 1 hour. Nitin sir, please guide. Like you just use your chat box and just type www.menti.com.
Right, sir, right.
So I'm getting responses.
So dear participants, you can go to www.menti.com and use the code 714-958 and you can mention your response, what you are looking, what is your expectation from this session, sir.
The total number of participants for this session as of now? Sir, Nitin sir?
Yes, sir. Right now there are 44, total 45 person are there in the meeting. So 44 participants are there.
Okay, 44, no?
44.
Okay. So it is like it crossed 30 means we can close off the floor. We'll wait for just 2 minutes, okay?
Sure, sir. Sure, sure, sure.
Participants, please cast your poll so that I will know what are your expectations for today's session. So machine learning and AI is all about data. So I need some more data in order to identify.
Okay, sir.
So participants,
So, dear participants, just give your response fast so that we can start the session.
so nearly 47 participants are there and I'm just getting only 14 responses. So poor availability of data. Since we are going to talk about the data, so okay sir, I don't want to waste my time. So I got some part of the participants who had responded.
Okay, sir.
So moving on, we got some idea of I need to cover the basics and also I have to give an insight on ML and AI. So I will try to do from my side. So please be attentive and interactive so that both a win-win situation can be created. And also at the end of the session, around 11:50, I'm planning to conduct a quiz. Please do attend. It will be very much fun and you will be learning a lot from today's session. Okay?
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
Just tell your participants. Please, like at the time, 17 participant is not appreciated. At least 40, more than 40 is appreciated. Just tell the participants. Okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you. So I will start my presentation without any delay now. Sir, whether my screen is visible?
Yes, sir. It is visible, sir.
Okay. So moving on for today's session, so I'm going to present about application of ML and AI in 3D printing machine and also in other devices. So as requested by you, like your participants, I'm just willing to present from my side both the basics and also will give you an insight about what is meant by ML AI and also how far it has been implemented in 3D printing machine and also in type of other devices. What is the current technology? What is the statistics and how far India has been promoted and how far we are just a delay from our frontier. So this is my short profile and you have heard from Nitin sir also. So each and every century, you can see there will be an increasing rate of change that a technology will keep on developing and that technology will be a disruptive technology. Disruptive technology in the sense it will replace the pre-technology which has been came in the past century. So you could see at earlier of 1400, say 1400 at the year, a printing press that came. So at the end now we are at this part of the thing where someone, we have got into this part of the year. Like in 2000, you could see 3D printed trucks, microscale 3D printing, self-driving car, commercial drones. So no ever man in 1400 century had ever been thought of or whether this type of technology will erupt or this type of technology will disrupt. So we are in this type of century. So what may be the reason or what would be the reason this technology had become this much disruptive? So you could see there are essential 8 technologies at this century and you should be a master or you should at least know one technology in order to excel or in order to survive in the next century. So this is how the trend of technology has been moving upon. So you could see IoT, AR, VR, blockchain, 3D printing, drones, robots, and also integrating of these 8 technology will contribute a major in terms of technological disruption. And also you could see what is the actual thing. You have never expected that a chatbot will come and respond to your food orders, or a chatbot or a drone will go into the place of a nuclear factory, or where for high ceiling buildings a drone will go and paint, and also blockchain technology. So as we are living in a data era, all data need to be encrypted and decrypted. Now we also have heard of the WhatsApp new policy. From May, WhatsApp will be discontinued if you don't accept the new terms and conditions. So each and everywhere now data is like we need a data and data is costly, but data is everywhere. So there should be a bridge that we have to fill the bridge or a gap between data and its connectivity. So IoT comes into play where everything data sharing, data capability, data reading, and all those things are happen. And robots are being used in everywhere. Even in Coimbatore, there is a restaurant. Not only in Coimbatore, in many places, and around India. Now we are into the restaurants where restaurant robots are serving food. We have never thought of this before 10 or 20 years, like 2 decades before. And 3D printing. So with the 3D printing, you can even build a home. So this is how 3D printing evolved in our day-to-day life. And with the VR, so we can go into the place virtually. And now what we are discussing, so all comes into VR and AR, augmented reality, and also you could see advertisement on lens card where you can wear your glasses and you can see whether which frame matches you. So all those things, VR, AR, and AI. So AI is a very disruptive technology, and it wants to mimic the human intelligence, and also this, in terms of a visual perception or a speech recognition or decision making. So when it comes to decision making, it has to make a decision that should not affect the human beings or whatever may be the situation. So these 8 technologies all have their own pros and cons. But in terms of advantages, so it's more and more beneficial when compared to the disadvantages. So comparatively, design should be robust. If the design is not robust or it is not good, then finally will leave into a pitfall or whatever it may be. So moving on to the basics as you have mentioned. So AI, ML, DL in a nutshell. You could see the bigger circle where all the ML and DL will be the subset of AI, artificial intelligence. Any system that leverages human capabilities for learning, perception, and interaction, all at a level of complexity that ultimately supersedes our own abilities. So we are trying to mimic our own human intelligence, and we are trying to make it out. So we are making machines intelligent by giving our intelligence to the machine. So ML is a subset of AI and DL is a subset of ML. So now you have got the nutshell idea and a quick comparison of between AI, ML and DL. So AI always leads to intelligence or wisdom, but ML leads to knowledge, and it is used to simulate human intelligence. But ML goal is to learn from the data, and it is able to predict results whenever new data is present. So as we have discussed, data is everywhere, and whenever new data is there, complexity occurs there. So in order to reduce the complexity, our design or model, whatever we are designing, should be robust and its performance should be high. So that after that, like into the subset of ML, you could see the DL, where compared to ML, DL performance will be high and it will be more accurate, but it will take more time since it has to see about all the layers and it will identify the layers and neurons and all those things will come. So ANN, RNN, everything will come to the play. So believe it or not, this is a caution in which rise of robots, AI, to cost 5 million jobs by 2022. So whether you agree this or not, and there will be a dramatic conversation between the man and a robot, whether who will sustain and who will not be. So that is not the actual thing. And there is also misconceptions. There is a lot of misconceptions and myths that AI comes means it will replace the human. If AI is not there, then everything goes into vain. If AI is a super computing technology and no one can replace man because man is a superpower. So all those things, there were more controversy. So let's see what the actual thing. So these are some of the myths and facts what you want to know about AI. So we will get a superhuman AI this century. So this is a myth. It may happen in decade, century, or never. So it is not a one. And also robots are the main concern. So misaligned intelligence is the main concern. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to import our import or export our intelligence towards the machine. So that is what we are trying to do. And machine cannot have goals. We cannot tell machines to do this, to do this or this. We can control and we can do, but not all. So we have to set our targets and goals. Then we can feed the machine to do. So this is how algorithms or whatever may be. And as I already told, AI is not a load and go program. Like when you plug in, it won't play like plug in USB. You have to, the quality of data is more important than the algorithm. If data is scattered and you have got a very missing type of data or imputation type of data, scaling of data is not proper. So there is no use of using AI algorithm, and you are sitting for a long time and see whether magic will happen. Nothing will happen like that. So machine learning also uses, and also AI will displace humans and take their jobs. AI helps humans become more effective and process more efficient. So, and AI can be used for all the businesses, not only for large businesses. And AI will not replace humans. It will always assist or complement, and it will create new jobs also. So earlier, when you know to operate a CNC machine, then you are a CNC operator. Now, after later the stages, you need to do some programming, and you have to have some programming knowledge, and you have to know about the logics, and you have to know about the implementation, deployment. Then you fit into the job. That's it. So these are some of the statistics, and you could see uh, nearly 7.4 billion has been the amount of global funding for AI startups since 2015. So this is not a very small number, and you could see the forecast where all the industries, like all the automotive, financial services, everyone is need of the market, parts they are going to put it into the AI, and also what they are going to do, whether training or inference, and what they are going to do, all those things. And also in case of use cases, it is so astonishing. You could see 38% the use of machine learning helps in reducing cost. So this is how we all have a misinterpretation that machine learning will increase cost. Sometimes it will increase the cost, but as statistics says, around 38% it is reducing the cost. And also in the healthcare, you could see since mimicking or whatever maybe, the 3D printing and AI, IoT, all those things helps in the healthcare industry. And also you could see the PwC source from the Prince Waterhouse 2021 prediction. So 86% of business executive claim that AI is going to be a mainstream technology. So AI is going to tremendously change. Like it is more than the disruption technology. And you could see which process rely heavily on AI is that vehicular detection and avoidance. It's due to a lot of accidents, and we are losing many of our lives, like our close relatives or whoever maybe. So in order to avoid all those things, and these will all be in some of the practical or a concept session. But once it came into the real implementation, there will be a challenge. So there will be revision on all those things. So processing of patient data. So, and also you could see when COVID came, there were people finding out for vaccines, and now they have found out a vaccine, and scientists are moving into more and more without less, which will cause less harms to the body, side effects, and all those things. So you could also see the research papers which came heavily, and also famous tweet like that's all AI can do, like 20,000 papers within a month. So this is not a very small thing. So everything is now changing. So whatever things we are doing, we could see when you just take your mobile and you are going to order a food, and you are having some issues, just you are messaging like I need this to be conveyed. So once when there is people need to see the message, when it's been automated, so chatbot straight away will resolve your issue, will provide you refund, everything will chatbots will do. So this is how it displaces or rely on what we are doing as of now. So these are some of the statistics. And India and AI. So you could see India stood 9th position in terms of number of AI specialists working in the field. So this is in 2019, and we are lagged actually. Like for the past 3 or 4 years only, we are talking about all this AI and ML thing, and it has been a key buzzword. So we need to improve our from the basement. So starting this year, like in the 2020, CBSE has an AI as an elective subject for its 9th grade classes. So you see how this technology has been adopted from the base itself. And also IIT Hyderabad has launched a full-fledged BTech program. So you could see this is the third to do in the world after Carnegie Mellon University and MIT. So IIIT Hyderabad is also another educational institute that introduced popular executive programs in AI and machine learning and blockchain and distributed ledger. And also IIT Delhi is also had a short-term course and a long-term course on AI and ML. And also it is estimated that AI will add $957 billion to India's GDP by 2035. And also you could see there has been a collaboration with academia. So IBM Blue project is what you can see, you can wiki, where it's all about supercomputing, and also the supercomputing low cost speed will be in terms of a TV. So like that they were trying to do, and it also has been some part of that been made a success. And you could see many startups in the country had been doing great work in image analytics, data analytics, predictive intelligence. And you could see if you are a cricket lover, you could see the ball tracking, how it has been tracked, and how many million points they will take in order to track the ball, whether it is umpire's call or hitting, and depends upon. And like yesterday in the match also, they were talking about they will analyze nearly 20 million balls of how Ravi Ashwin or whoever may spin, and the ball will go and tracks and hit the stump. So it's pretty interesting, and they were trying to improve as more as possible. And as you were faculties, from the education point of view, the future of education online, free, and with AI teachers. So when we were in during the COVID situation, so most of the faculties were doing a very hard job from their house. They were taking classes and they had to manage their family. So but when you come to the new normal, you have to adopt it. And even though now also the situation has not become normal, everyone is doing remotely, working remotely. And this is some of the facts and what they are trying to tell. And this is another one, like robots won't replace inspectors. To instead educators argue, instead they will be help them to more human. Yeah, that is what we were discussing about. Never ever thought like robots or AI will replace the human. It will always help you and guide, because you are the one who is having more intelligence than a machine. Because machine will identify from the patterns and whatever instructions what we are giving, not the coded instructions or whatever from the past data it will learn. But the ideation and strategy and the performance may vary. And also these type of things will make the education point of view less costly and more affordable compared to like the Coursera and this NPTEL, the open MOOC courses will always help students. They can come and learn it again. Okay. So you could see the recent research on AI and ML. So how the paper got published, and you could see the increasing trend, and also investment in AI startups, and also for an US $1 million, you could see the enterprise applications market worldwide, and also how many startups, and also you see the job openings and skills breakdown as we have discussed. So if you know machine learning, like 12K posting in the monster.com that has been happened in 2017. So now you just consider No wonder if it reached 100K. So you could see this is a small gist or in order to give you idea how research is going on. So some of the key phrases what the author had used is AI, ML and its application. And in the Scopus you could get 12,445 and also 1081 paper on Web of Science. So a pretty good number. And also they have categorized in terms of a subject wise and also depends upon the years, who is the most influential author, what is the top source journal, and what is the affiliation, and what is the most keyword analysis. So from that, he had included depends upon his domain and what are things he need to see towards the research. So an AI technology where you will get the basic guide of expert systems, NLP, planning, machine learning, vision, robotics, and speech. So you could see towards the left and towards the right, you could see a machine learning top AI. So worldwide funding has been done for machine learning applications and also platform. Platform in the sense where we are deploying and application in the sense where it is done in human health sector or in the manufacturing sector or whatever maybe. So we are moving into that type of era. This has been conducted in 2019 and this is a famous one. So we always know about the iceberg theory. So what happened to the Titanic ship where they have seen the iceberg which is very small but they don't know about how depth or how the routes had been went and how strong the iceberg is. So similarly, whenever we are seeing this diagram or as a famous iceberg theory, it suits for all the process and whatever methodologies what you are seeing. So we have to find out the waste which is hidden. So what are the hidden things here? So data format, advanced 3D object retrieval, big data, deep learning. So all these things are hidden. So we need to move up all the, we need to uproot all these things in order to see the iceberg fully. So this is how in the 3D printing, we'll see only the process material machine. We'll tell the machine something happens, machine is not working, the material is not flowing. But if we have all this data and how this has been done and what is the design we have given, all these things, if we are having some data, we can do the analysis part and we can come to some conclusion because of this had been happened. Say like a root cause analysis. Moving on to the key dimensions of analytics system. So, and you could see from the data connectivity, there will be a sensor and applications will be there and a systems will be there. So similarly, each and analytic systems, each do its and final outcome we need to predict or we need to have a report or we need to have a model or we need to have a operational perspective. We need to do it in terms of optimization or something we need to enter into as a major level of what we need to store a data or what is its security purpose like blockchain or whatever technology maybe. So moving on, these are some of the basic regression techniques and the other ML techniques. So n number of techniques are there and we could see as I mentioned in the research papers, n number of research papers are flowing in this type of ML and AI. And also in the, so moving on to the core of what we are going to see is the classification of additive manufacturing systems, in which you all know what additive manufacturing always adds up the material in terms of layer. So it depends upon the material, whether it is a powder material, liquid material, solid material. We won't call it as a material, we'll tell term as an element or whatever it may be. So depends upon this, each and every systems have been adopted and we are classifying it upon the methodology here. So this will give you a overall idea about what is the layer manufacturing process and what type of manufacturing process we are designing. So moving on, as we are from the app, as I hope all are from mechanical background. So AI 3D printing in the manufacturing industry, you could see there are 4 different stages earlier prefabrication stage. Before it comes into the machine, we're going to make the design. So what are the design changes we can do using an ML? Defect detection, how the defect can be detected using a computer vision. As in the previous session, Janani ma'am had discussed about the defect detection. Defect detection, since she gave an overall idea about the computer vision. And real-time control, we can control. As she also mentioned, we can give a 10x feed into the 3D machine. So we can control from our side, but due to some security purposes, that is not been done. And PDM, like predictive maintenance. So it can predict the lifespan of the machine parts, components, and whatever may be inside the machine, and it will tell if some part of the extruder or something is not working fine and the temperature is rising. It will straight away give you the warning message. After analyzing n and n number of data, it will tell the temperature is high. It is around 50 degrees Celsius. We need to reduce the temperature 30 to 50. And how to do this? You just go and see the site. So this is how things are moving. So if you have seen the video on like GE had published, it was around 4 years back, where in the turbofan engine, where the president will straight away go and see using the AR and digital twin technology. He will tell the machine engine to control. He will say machine had been heated up, just cool down the temperature. So it will cool. So like this technology had been disrupted. So some of the use cases you could see. The first thing is this is one of the a major and most used plugin like from the software like Octoprint, whereas Prakati Detective is the Prakati Detective that monitors your 3D printer for failure. So we all know 3D printing is sometimes it is time consuming compared to a normal conventional machining. So at that time, if something goes wrong, there is no other way of stopping the machine, or we need to start it again. So this will cost you more time and the filaments what you have managed and whether the filament is flowing right or not. And we have some issues with all those things. So there is a plugin for Octoprint. You just go and visit this Octoprint website and you could see Prakati Detectives and open source detective plugin and a software where you could remotely control your 3D printer and view a live video feed as it runs. So it will tell you whether like from the you could see it has been magnifying the images of the extruder and it is telling the filament is not flowing properly in these places and you need some attention, whether you need to pause the job or whether the job needs to be cancelled, all those things. So this is how ML plays a major role, identifying the patterns and identifying the structure. This data, how it comes from the earlier past data, whether how the print should be and what is the component it has been fed. So next is in the prefabrication stage, as we have discussed. So here Agile Metal Technology software by Sculpto. So this is also another one open source software where a business case tool is a software suite which contains 6 tools, of which one is currently available at the time of writing. So for writing in the sense for slicing the CAD files or in order to lattices, identify the lattices and all those things, you will be having a business case tool in which from the older stage, like from the past data of the parts what you have manufactured. So ultimately you need a database. So from the database you have to identify, for example, a nut of 5 mm. So a hexagonal nut of 5 mm needs to be machined. So that part of the overall design or stage, it has to be uploaded previously. Then only the machine or the algorithm what you are designing will came to know. Like some reinforcement learning or unsupervised learning needs to be happened here. And Purdue, you have heard about the famous university, Purdue University, where they have created a first comprehensive open sources annotated database of 3D printed mechanical parts. So you could see we can easily get the database. From the database, each and every part the engineers will came to know this is the correct one, and they will be the camera, the real world part, and the computer tells us everything about the part of the design. This is your design, current design, and this has been the previous it's like some suggestions, some movie recommendations, and whatever we are getting when we are seeing Amazon Prime Video or Netflix. So this is how it has been done. So all those things what I'm discussing is all about open source. You just go and see in the website, and you will get a clear-cut idea of what is being done. Okay, and a computer vision. So GE had done that it can find microscopic cracks in the machine parts and other microscopic abrasions. So while we are printing the most intricate shapes, or and also in medical field, like if some parts of your hand or something has been printed in a 3D machine, so everything needs to be done. If that thing is not done been right, so the overall purpose of creating it went in vain. So there is a high resolution camera which straight away will tell you these are the parts which needs to make some attention, and this all is all about DL. So deep learning comes into play here, and also predictive maintenance. So here, what the operator will do, he will just go into the machine, will straight away see from the tablet, he will receive all the things. As we have discussed in the AMS platform, where we'll get a dashboard. In the dashboard, we can see what is the actual thing happening and which needs to be addressed now. And there will be n number of machines. As an CEO, he can log in and he can see the machine. Not only the CEO, the operator can also log in and can see what is the actual status of the machine, whether the machine is running, what part is running, whether what the other temperatures are normal. If it is not normal, what can be done. So technology has been erupted in that way that each and everything comes into your hands. So this is how predictive maintenance also been a part of this use case in the 3D printing. And also print fixer. So this is one of the major research what they have done it for 6 years of the research, 3D printing accuracy software. So you could see how much funded, like $1.4 million funding had been supported, and also $350,000 had been granted by the National Science Foundation. So this model accurately predicts the shape deviation for all types of 3D printing and makes 3D printing smarter. So smart manufacturing with the help of already 3D printing is a smart manufacturing. With the help of AI, ML and DL and AN and RN, all those things technology, with the help of IoT, with the help of these technology, now the 3D printing machine has become more and more smart. In the terms of smarter, it has become more smarter. So if, for example, the Sung, who has been a lead associate professor, he had mentioned like from just 5 to 8 selected objects, we can learn lot of useful information. So this is our information. So if we have another one data, the model will automatically suits and it made changes in the print. So this is how whenever you feed a data, the data will change your perspective. You won't see. You will be having a performance measure of R squared or whatever may be accuracy, and you could see 30%. Whenever you just add some more data, it may be possible of moving on to 40, 50, and also a possibility of getting down to 20. So we got the core idea, I think so. So and also for this is to 3D printed models of a dental patient. So how it should accurately be used in terms of your teeth or tooth clip. So the red points on the model automatically selected landmarks to ensure the complex shape. So this has all been done by the print fixer software. And also you could see for the modeling, shows the predicted variations in a printed shape with expanded area highlighted in red. So in the red, where it has been expanded, and a blue are a small areas where no attention, there is minimal attention or no attention is needed in order to move to the next stage. So, and another one open source is 3D print.ai. So, where here you could see the robots started to print a steel bridge. This is a 3D printing robot. So, here it is printing the steel bridge straight away. So, how it has been done, there are always there will be two types of board. Now, when you are buying a car, you will get a two, like a manual and automatic. So if something goes on with automatic wrong, then we have to try with the manual. So this software has all the two things where we can give the printing record and the user has to give the feedback. Here the system will be giving the feedback. Automatically it will search and tell, and it will suit the best algorithm. And finally it has been transferred, like for the next training data, it will transfer the data. Like that, 3D printing had been evolved in years. So these are some of the pros and cons. So a freedom to design and innovate without penalties, and also unexpected pre and post processing requirements for leveling the bed, checking the fixture, all those things as we have discussed. These are some of the cons. This happens in both traditional manufacturing and AM, and also rapid iteration through design permutation, high process cost in the sense when you are working with a filament, when filament is cost, and if you have got something wrong with it, then the process is getting delayed, and you will have to pay to the party member and also for the filament or the materials what you are buying. And all those things, these are some of the pros and cons. You just go through and you will get a good idea. And also moving to deep down the line, the AI and ML seem to be a potential solution to these worthy problems because they can do many better things in humans in many ways, as we have discussed, to process large amount of data, learn and implement action in more consistent fashion. We can also learn, but not that much of things what machines are learned, because it will take from the past data which is 100, 200 years before also. So computers require little resources to function, and also the skill set compared to machines will be doing it better, and also it will store and retrieve. So what are the limitations? You could see all this wrapping and all those failure, and also you could see when the workflow is not going set right, or the controller process is not going. And also in terms of healthcare, whenever you are doing it for the healthcare, you need much and more attention, or for precision machining, then also you need more and more attention. At that point of time, it can be done for 3D printing, but there are some limitations, and you need to have a best software from your side, and also all the ML and AI should be implemented algorithm which is foolproof. And also these are some of the AI ML advantages and also disadvantages. Sometimes if the model is not good, it will give you error, and with the error, if you analyze, everything goes wrong. So all those things you have to see. So challenges to India's AI development, you could see there is a low intensity of AI research, and also insufficient availability of AI experts, manpower. So, and also unclear privacy, security and ethical regulations. So hackers and all those things are there. And also high resource cost, low awareness. So awareness is also not being spread. So now only government is came forward to do the Bharat Nitya Yog, and many schemes have been implemented in order to host this AI and ML, as this is the trending technology. So this needs to be done. And also from the World Education Forum, you could see these are some of the six resources where we need more and more AI, where climate change, biodiversity and conservation, healthy oceans, water security, clean air, weather and disaster reliance. So you could see for the clean air, Delhi, you all know about the pollution index and how air quality index, how they are being used, and many professors from IIT and students, they were working on this, using this from the data, they were moving it upon. And also for the climate change and all those things, weather and disaster resilience, you could see the floods and Mumbai floods, and also the southern part of India is also. So data is everywhere. So we need to moving on. We need to concentrate on what is actually happening. So what needs to be done? So incentivizing the creation of jobs in AI field. So the data scientist or whatever may be the field of persons who are being implemented, they need a good incentive, and also more MOOCs and more platforms for learning and finance. Now we could see in the past few years from the Coursera, NPTEL, and all other edX, and where you could see by a course on machine learning, introduction about machine learning, data, deep learning, data science, and all those things is coming into play. So it is a good start for our perspective, and also there should be a lot of skills and experts uh, need, and also environment should be enabled, environment should be adopted. All those legacy machines can be converted uh, to be a part of AI and ML. So it won't cost that much costly and all. You need to update your firmware, and you need to ask your machine provider who is doing. So you'll get a core idea. And also collaborate approach with the academia, and also with the international organizations or agencies, and also DST, and more funds, and all those things needs to be done. So of 2020, you could see all these things we have discussed in the previous slide in an elaborate or timeline way. By 2030, we need home supercomputers, which amplify R&D, and also quantum computers, and deep reinforcement learning for new superconductor. Because superconductor, you could see ANML is everywhere in superconductor manufacturing. Fully automated and connected urban transport systems in major cities. So by 2040, this is an AI for the AI needs to be done. So this is the summary. Use of ML in 3D printing, ranging from design for 3D printing to process optimization to in situ monitoring. So in the place you are just monitoring using the computer vision or whatever may be. And also it has demonstrated a powerful tool to perform data-driven numerical simulation, design features recommendation, as we have discussed through the database or whatever may be the software, real-time anomaly detection, the predictive maintenance, and cyber security. Bitcoin, all those things, now everywhere it is been legalized. So India by 2025 or 2030, there is a chance of legalizing this Bitcoin as also. ML has shown to outperform conventional optimization methods, and also you could see feedback. There needs to be a feedback which to be monitored towards the control system. So these are some of the references, and thank you. So that's all from my side. So moving on to the quiz. Sir, Nitin sir, can we start with the quiz? It will take 3 to 5 minutes. Participants, please do attend. Please do attend. It will be very much fun. Participants, please join at www.kahoot.it. If you are using mobile also, you can just go, or you can download the app. So 55 participants are there. I need at least 50 from my side. So otherwise I won't start. So Nitin sir, please post the game pin and www.kahoot.it in the chat box?
Yes, yes, I'm posting on the chat box, sir.
Now,
Sir, the website link is www.kahoot.it.
yeah, sure.
Okay, and this is the game pin.
881. Yeah, Shavan Vani, Sasikala, Rahul, Satish Chandra. Participants, come on. It's a very, very fun game. So you are a faculties or research fellows or from industry perspective when you are taking some webinar, you can use this Kahoot and also Mentimeter where you can engage the participants and also students. So it will be a very, very fun and students will also love this. So use this app for future generation so that they will also love. So only 6 participants. Sir,
Yes, sir.
Kahoot spelling is wrong. Kahoot.
Yes, sir. The spelling is K
H
A H.
OOT.
Okay, 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 sir. Okay, okay. Sorry, sir.
Okay. 13 participants. Come on. The participants who are joining late, you are wasting 15 into 1. 15 minutes of each and every participant.
Okay, all the participants, please join fast. The website is www.kahoot.it, and the game pin is 88156666. Please check the details on the chat box.
Participants, come on soon. 18. Only 18 are joined. Sir, can we wait for another 2 minutes or shall we start?
Sir, we can proceed, sir.
Can proceed. Okay. So 21 is a good number. So we'll start. So participants, please answer using this shape icon. Oh, only 4 answers. Why? Only 9 answers. Okay. So fastest fingers, just be quick.
Sir, what we have to do, sir?
You have to press the symbol, like whichever is the answer you are thinking, you have to press the symbol of.
Okay, but question is not visible, sir.
So who coined the term? It is there now in the above. So participants are just answering, no?
Okay. We have
Sir,
to.
where is the question answer? Who find the machine learning activities?
What?
Actually, sir, we are able to see the options, but question is not appearing.
Question is in the above. Above. Who coined the term machine learning? So there, no? Whether you can see? There it is there. Nitin sir?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah,
Question
sir.
is there in presentation, but it is not visible in count screen.
Home screen is not visible. Just a minute. I'll check it again. What about now? Sir, whether a question is visible?
Question is not visible.
Question is not visible.
It's not visible on the side, sir. It is visible on your screen.
Okay. But how come other participants are answering? I don't know.
Actually, it is showing 4 figure only, sir.
We are simply pressing figure only. We don't have a question.
Oh. But it is visible from my side. Okay, I will just re-log in or else. Okay. But most of the participants are just answering. I don't know how. Whether any participants can see my question, so just message in the chat box.
Sir, we are just answering just like that, sir. We are not seeing the question.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will just re-log in. Huh? Just give me a minute, okay? And Nitin sir, just a minute. Huh?
Sure, sir. We are waiting, sir.
Sir, Nitin sir. Sir, Nitin sir, your voice is not audible.
Yes, sir.
Sir, tell the students to join with this link, with the game pin.
Okay.
Sir, actually the thing is, a question will be visible in your screen and you will be getting only the options from your side. So you have to see my screen and then you have to answer.
Okay. Okay. All the participants, you have to see the question on the screen, then go to that website, and then you will see the option and click on that option.
Yeah.
And please log in once again. Use another code right now.
Sir, now my screen is visible, na?
Your screen is visible, sir.
Okay. The participant's name also. So you will be seeing the questions on the top and the options, and you have to select the shape or a symbol, whatever maybe.
Okay.
Sir, game pin is same, no, sir? Different.
No, sir, different pin. You could see 2356447.
Previous
Just
game
see-
pin is same, na? Previous game pin is same, na?
No, sir, you just don't use the same pin. Use the new pin.
The link is same, but the pin is changed. You can
Pin
use,
is same.
yeah,
Same
you can-
link, but pin is same.
The game pin, please, no, either way.
Sir, whether my screen is visible now for you?
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay. So now more participants are joining. So be fast and click, okay? So that you will be in the leaderboard. Sir, shall we start or can we wait for some? Because 32 they are
Yes.
joining at.
Right, sir. We can start, sir.
Okay. If any participants like to join, just I will just wait for another 1 minute. Why Bhaskar Gupta sir is not able to join? Sir, please assist him.
Not able to join, sir. Sir, Mr. Dr. Bhaskar Gupta, sir, use the second pin. Please do not use the previous pin. The new pin is 2356447. So use this pin.
Manipal Singh Dakre also, sir. I'm unable to open.
I posted again on the chat box. I have posted again. You just link on the click www.kaboot.it and then use the pin 2356447.
हेलो सर
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
sir.
सर एक्चुअली मैं days only my name is showing on the screen, not any question showing here.
No, I have not started the quiz. I have not started the quiz. This is Manipal, no? I have not started the quiz. Just wait.
Okay.
Yeah, join, but nothing is there. Yes, sir. Now it will come. I have not started. Okay, sir. I will just start. Okay.
Okay, sir.
13 people have joined. So now everyone is able to see the screen. I think so. My screen.
Yes, sir. We are visible to see your screen.
The question is, first one is, how far your expectation being satisfied? Just click answers soon. 10 seconds is gone. 28, 27 answers. Okay. So there is a scope for improvement 5. Okay, I'll try to improve from my side. And excellent 17. Thank you guys. So didn't meet expectation. Sorry from my side, sir. Sir, now who coined the term machine learning? Nitin sir, no issues now?
No, sir.
Okay. So Arthur Samuel is the right answer. So Hari home, congratulations. So your screen is visible, I think so. Suppose you are working on a weather prediction and use a learning algorithm to predict tomorrow temperature. This is a suitable algorithm you will choose. The regression, classification, unsupervised reinforcement. So 34 answers. So 20. So regression is the right answer. So very good, guys. So Hari Om again tops the scoreboard. The next question. So this is a reasonable definition of machine learning. So only 10 answers. Soon, guys. Yeah, 31. Okay. 17. Guys. So Hari Om went actually Dawal, congratulations. And so next and last question. Rate this session. So 21 are given 5. Thank you. Less than 2, 1, and 3 is 4. Okay. So 4 points. So I hope so. There is something and some insight and basics you got from ML and AI. So thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful session, sir.
Yeah. So Jasmine, sir, just a minute. So Jasmine had been third. Sankit again, and so last is Dawal. So very congratulations, Dawal. So other runner-ups are Rupesh and Anjana. So thank you, guys. So 56% of the players had been given a good, they have got correct answers. So now whether screen you got any feedback or something, or the participants came out of the screen. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Very thank you guys. Thank you for your time. So that's Sagar Gupta sir. I got 15th. 15th is a very good number. Don't worry, sir. So I hope someone morning is 7th. So I hope something from my side I got the insight. So Nitin sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, definitely, sir. Your session was really very wonderful, and we have learned so many things from your session, sir. There are so many topics you have covered in this session, like essential 8 technologies, the differences between the ML and AI, and the investment which is going, the government is going in the field of AI and ML, and what are the different jobs opportunity in the field of AI. And we also understood about the 3D printing and what is the role of AI in the 3D printing. And there is a vast future scope in the field of AI and also the job opportunity. So that was a very informative session, sir, very interesting session. And thank you very much to be a part of this teachers training program.
Thank you, sir. It is my pleasure, actually. It is my pleasure from my side to be a part of this program.
Okay. So thank you very much, sir. In future also, we will connect with you, sir.
Yeah, sure.
So, okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good day, sir.
Thanks, sir. Thanks.
Okay, dear participants, I have floated the feedback link for session 16. So now you can fill this form. So thank you everyone to be a part of this training program. Now there is a break for lunch for 30 minutes. Then after that, we will meet exactly at 1 p.m. So kindly fill the form and we will meet at 1 p.m. Thank you everyone.